that, like that. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, welcome to another live stream on a Tuesday morning. Yes, I have got my beanie on, my Bunnings beanie. It is here. Bunnings beanie is on. Probably can't see it, but yes, the Bunnings beanie is on. There we go. Bunny's beanie is on. How is everyone this morning? I'd just like to apologise to a few people too. One of the videos I posted today, it's a 38-minute video, but I don't know exactly what's in it, to tell you the truth. It starts off with Laurie and myself. I don't know what kind of video. I must have posted it by accident. I didn't have a very good night's sleep. Woke up early, it was about 3 o'clock, the usual time. But I woke up at 1 o'clock and it was like I was in a different dream or something, you know what I mean? And I woke up and I posted that video, but I've reposted the video from yesterday. So that will be up today. So I'm bad. I do apologise about not getting the blog out to you on time like I should have done. I accidentally posted the wrong video, and that's on me. So once again, guys, I do apologise about the blog being a bit late today. It's at 50% loading, so it will be out today. Just give it a chance. It should be out about maybe 8 o'clock, something like that. Could be 8:30, something like that. I'm not quite sure. Could be earlier. But I do apologise about the blog being a bit late getting through to the phone. It was my fault. I got up early, posted the wrong blog. Um, it will teach me to be more careful. I know a lot of people saying, well, why don't you post it? Why don't you post it before you go to bed, Pete? And then it will be ready in the morning. That's not a bad idea. Someone did tell me. The only trouble is, it won't be monetized. So I've got to catch it when it's monetized so I can monetize it. That's the only reason why I don't post them at night and get them ready for the next morning, because of it won't be monetized, and then people watch it, but I won't get any monetization. I won't get paid for putting the video out, um, by the company that does the what do you call it? The ads. See, the company that does the ads pay me for the video. To watch the video, the company puts the ads out there, and I get paid for the ads from the video. So every time you guys watch one of my videos, I get paid from the ad. So I do apologize once again. I put the wrong video out, but there is a video out. I don't know what it is. Go check it out. It's a 38-minute video. The other one's a 37-minute video. It's up and loading now. So it'll be ready by 8 o'clock, I think. Um, Good morning. Right. Scott is always on. Scott is a new subscriber to the channel. All the love and respect, Scott. Glad to have you here, friend. Yes, it's winter. It is starting our winter here. That's why I got the beanie on, the Bunnings beanie. Um, so yes, I have got my Bunnings beanie on. I was talking to Lloyd yesterday, my mate Lloyd. Lloyd and I have, well, I've decided, not about Lloyd. And I know people are going to say, but you always decide it, and you do something different, boy. We've both decided to grow our full beards. Reason being is it's getting cold and we want a bit of hair to. And I miss the beard, so I was going to and from back what to grow a beard to go to, but I like my beard, so I'm working on that. Thank you, Scott. Do appreciate it. All the love and respect. Please, guys, hit the like button and do ask questions if you don't mind. It's good to have everyone on board. Good to have you all subscribing and liking, which is really good. Yesterday, let me fill you in about yesterday. How come I didn't do much of a live stream yesterday? Reason being, my father went for a dentist appointment, right? And it was bang on the 2:30 mark, 2 o'clock mark when he had to go in. So I didn't really get a time to do the video, if you know what I mean. So what I had to do was redo a video and just do a bit of a blog while we're there. But yes, it did kill me not to do a live stream in public like I used to do. You're probably asking, what happened to Jada? Did any news about Jada yet, Big Pete? No, there's no news about Jada yet. I'm still waiting to hear about Jada. The company hasn't got in contact with me yet about Jada. I'm trying to get her on a Tuesday if I can because I know that's her only available day. Um, and you probably wondering, what about Laurie? Well, Laurie and I are going to talk about that and see. It's all up in the air now. We don't know if Jada can work with me or because remember, Jada fell asleep in a live stream. And unfortunately, the company looks down on that. They think, oh, well, if she can do it once, she can do it again. And I know she won't. She made a mistake. She was tired. We all get tired and we all make mistakes. I do reckon the company should give it the benefit of the doubt. I was talking to Sophie yesterday. Sophie said to me yesterday, I think I've got like you ADHD, Pete. And she went to see the boss, Amanda, and she said, that she reckoned that she was a bit busy to give her any help. And I thought to myself, yesterday I was thinking about that at night, and I was thinking to myself, that's bloody terrible that the manager of the company can't, put herself out to help someone that's a worker that looks after disability people, and she can't be bothered to put herself out. And even with my case too, the whole Jada thing, it's usually what the client wants, the client gets, because that's what they're there for, to client, to look after the clients. And I did put in for Jada. Jada sent them a message saying, yes, I want to work with Peter. I want to be part of his team and that. So I do reckon that she had the right to be heard. Good mate, how are you, my friend? All the love and respect. Um, Queensland, Gold Coast, Australia. Please like and subscribe, my fellas, if you don't mind. Hit the like button and do subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe and it does help the algorithm of the channel. You're probably wondering what's on today, Big Pete. Today is an exciting day. Dad's got to go for his teeth. We're going to drop him off because he's got to have a dentist appointment. I'll be shooting back to Ashmore to get some money out my bank to pay for the gearbox. And and then yeah, I've got some other bit of shopping to do. And then I'll be going to pick him up, and then YouTube is going to pay me again. Um, well, very very shortly, next week I think, and I'll get paid another 100. So that will put the 100 I spent back up. So that's good. Um, it is dusk. Yeah, it's the sun rising. The sun is rising here. Um, Dawn, do you call it? No, dawn's at night, isn't it? I get mixed up with sunrise and sunset, so I do apologise about me getting mixed up with things. It's the ADHD brain, can't help it. Yeah, so yeah, getting back to what I was saying about poor Jada, they haven't got in contact with me yet. Hopefully, they do get in contact with me to say everything's good. And yeah, Jada wants to work with me because I know she does. She said to me when I saw her last Thursday, she said to me, "Oh, I'd love to be part of the dream team. That would really be cool." And I've always wanted to be part of the dream team, but they keep giving me excuses. Oh, but Jada's hours and stuff like that. It's always a bullshit excuse that they give you, if you know what I mean. So hopefully they do pull their finger out and they do talk to me about having Jada on the team because I reckon it would be good to have Jada on the team. Um, I said to Lloyd yesterday, I said, you phone up, Lloyd, and you get who you want. But when I want someone, they don't send them to me. They always find me someone new. And Lloyd said, yeah, that's not very fair. Lloyd was talking yesterday too about his kilometres, that they don't let him use his company car at his company where that's looking out for him. And he was a bit upset yesterday. He said, well, there's nothing here for me. So he's going to have a talk to his auntie and hope his auntie will put him up. Um, Favorite food. My favorite food would have to be the my butter chicken. that I do on a Saturday. That's my comfort food. So yes, mild butter chicken is my comfort food. Good night, my friend. Thank you for jumping on. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, all the love and respect. Thank you. And thank you for everyone that's jumping on. It's really cool to see you guys here, especially first thing in the morning. I do live stream every day, as most people know. So yeah, basically yesterday was a strange old day. We did go out. I did get some chips. We went to the shop. I got bought a few things to do. My what do you call it? My tacos. I did have tacos last night. They were very yummy. So I did have tacos, and I basically came home, waited for a bit. We done some vids. We had a bit of a talk, Sophie and I. Then after that, we took Dad down to this appointment that he had to go to, and that was all good times. I did enjoy doing what I was doing, going here with Dad, going there. It's been a while since I've done that with Dad, gone here with him, gone there. And I think Dad too, he enjoyed it. You know what I mean? He had fun. We done the things, taking him here, there. He complained. My father always complained when I drive. He always says, "Yeah, you're pushing it too hard." I said to my father, "Well, you got to push it to go up a hill. If you don't push those things to go up a hill, they won't go up a hill." Um, and then I was FaceTiming Lloyd on my YouTube, on my Facebook, and I was FaceTiming Lloyd. We were talking and all that sort of thing. And he was on his TikTok, saying to me the other day, what he saw that. Um, I don't think he posts much on his TikTok much anymore. I think he's more YouTube. He does his YouTube more than what he does his TikTok now. I know he posted a video yesterday, so do go check it out. It's called Lloyd and Pete. Go and give him a subscribe. He's got 15 subscribers already. His watch time um, for views on his videos is 7,000 something, which is really good. I remember when I started this channel, for me to get that much was, it was hard to me. Sorry, mate. I don't need talk like that on the channel. Sorry, my friend. If you're going to talk dirty like that, I think it's time that you find another channel, friend. Not being rude to you, not being disrespectful to you. We don't say things like that on the channel. Thank you. Um, and so anyway, yes, I am trying to figure out what's going on with Jade's situation. I might give him a call maybe today or tomorrow. I do want to talk to him about the situation and find out, where we stand, what's going on. I don't like, upsetting people, if you know what I mean. And I did ask Jade, I said, Jade, how would you like to work with me? Then the company made an excuse of, oh, but Pete's team is full. Um, well, why didn't you come to me and ask me that? If you know what I mean. And then I can tell you what I think. Uh, Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm good, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing fine and all that, and all the love to you. I really mean it. Um, that was a V8 car. Yeah, all the love and respect to you. Um, I really do mean that, my friend. All the love and respect. Um, I'm the live stream. I've got a lot of things happening today. Father goes for his tooth. I'm going also to get some money from my bank because I have to pay for the transmission service next week, and I want to have the money there so I don't spend the money and don't have the money for it. So I'm going to get it out, and it leaves me a bit. It leaves me with $400 that I need for 2 weeks, which is good. That's fine. Till I get paid next week, and then YouTube pays me 112 this month coming up, so that will cover me petrol on that. So I've worked it out pretty good. God bless you too, my friend. All the love and respect. Please do hit the like button and subscribe button. And do like and subscribe to the channel. It does help the algorithm. It does help me out. Um, and what else? Oh, yes, yes. I was going to bring this up to you. I heard on TV yesterday, right, that I think it's Ampol, the petrol station. Ampol, the petrol station now are going to make you pay with your credit card sort of thing, your what do you call ticky tack card, right? And they're going to make you pay at the Bowser. So instead of you walking into the shop, you just get out of your car and you pay for it. And I'm thinking, well, how the hell do you pay for it, right? You've got to put your PIN number and all that in. How do you do that if you've got someone that's right behind you? Um, because some people are old and they get nervous. And there's some people like me with ADHD and autism. I don't know how that's going to work out because there'll be a lot of people trying to pay for their fuel. And with this new system, with the card, where you got to type in your number and all that sort of thing, a lot of people are going to get confused. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So it's still what do you call wait to be seen sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Hopefully it does work out. Hopefully it doesn't. Tell you the truth, I like the old way, where you can just go into the fuel station, you pay your money for the petrol that you put in your tank, and yeah, job's done. The Lord would say you're done and dusted. Yes. I could always hear Lloyd on the phone. It's always like he's sitting with me with his little yes. So it really is funny. But basically, yes, I did have a very good day yesterday. It was really good to catch up with Sophie, have a talk to her and muck around and have a bit of fun and do our blog and all that. It was really cool. I do appreciate her, coming in and being here. Um, she was, yeah, she's hard to work out. Let's put it this way. But put this, I'm good, my friend Scott. I am good. Very good. I'm just talking about yesterday, Scott, how we had all that fun with Sophie came. Um, yeah, it was totally different. But we are working on getting JD here. Please no emojis, guys, if you don't mind. Um, the reason being when people leave emojis, it gets read out on the phone, and the phone reads emoji, 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 emoji. So if you can please try not to leave emojis, if you don't mind one emojis, but when you get to leave 4 or 5 emojis, the phone then reads it out emojis, 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 and then it really does come, um, a bit of a nightmare. So please, guys, if you cannot leave emojis, I would be very grateful. You can leave one, like a love heart or something like that. Here we go. Hello, my friend. Um, I'm not too bad, my friend. How are you? Don't forget, please do hit the like button and subscribe. Um, I am Australian, my friend. No, I'm not Irish, I'm Australian. But I do get asked that question all the time. Thank you, my friend. We have got Laurie coming today. She's working with me 3 days this week. Um, she'll be on board. Yes, mate, the Aussie, Aussie. And don't forget this afternoon when I do my live stream the Savo, if people want to leave super chats, I do sing. So if you want to hear me sing in the afternoon, do leave a super chat and I'll sing a song for you. No, it isn't desert. Believe me, Australia is not all desert, my friend. We have got beaches here. We have got roads here. Australia is not all desert. Uh, some parts in Australia, uh, some parts in Australia are desert, but not all of Australia. No, I think the Kimberleys, places like that, some are desert, but no, not all of Australia is desert. Um, just putting it out there to let a few people know. Please do hit the like button, guys, too, and like and subscribe, and of course, ask questions. It does help the channel, and it does help the algorithm of my channel. Um, Kangaroos do not attack houses, my friend. Whoever told you that, I think he's having a lend of you. Kangaroos do not attack a house, as far as I know. Um, but still, I could be wrong. Um, Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the channel. No, Queensland, Gold Coast, Australia is where I live. I was born in Melbourne when I was younger, yes, but I do live in Queensland, Gold Coast. Lived there nearly 30 years of my life, so it does make me a definite resident of the Gold Coast. Um, but yes, it's got a lot of population down there, a lot of cultures down there, different yeah, different cultures, like Indian people, Muslim people, different cultures. The Gold Coast, we haven't got many, culture people. Most of us are Australian. There's a few Italian, Greeks, and stuff like that. Majority of us are Australian, um, on the Gold Coast. So it's most people do like going down to Melbourne because they've got their own people down there they can talk to, and the lingo and all that they understand. But the weather is really cold down there. Um, Born in Australia, yes. I was born in Carlton Hospital in Melbourne. My mother is English and my father is Greek, Egyptian, Greek, born in Egypt. So he's Greek, but he was born in Egypt. And he speaks 6 languages. So yes, I've got a bit of Greek blood in me, and I've got a bit of English blood in me. That's why I've got big nose. Because people keep asking me, am I Jewish? I'm not Jewish. I was born in Australia, um, but my parents, one's English and one's Greek. There you go. No, I'm not going to give you my address where I live. Yes, I am 100% Catholic. Yes, I am Christian. I am. Yes. All right. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for the update. Well, there is quite a lot of people in Melbourne. Yes, 100%. Yes, there is. Um, it's just a big, just a big population down there. There's different people down there. You go to a place called Broadmeadows in Melbourne, you'll see lots of Muslims down there. Lots of them. I don't watch much of the World Cup, to tell you the truth, because always doing me live streams and videos and stuff like that. But I did watch a bit of it on Saturday, I think it was. I don't hate anyone, my friend. No, that's why I don't talk about religion that much on my channel. Thank you, Scott. Do appreciate it. I wouldn't break the speed limit with a lorry, because then you probably won't be able to stop in time, and you can probably do someone an injury and yourself an injury. So try not to break a speed limit with a lorry. You guys come out with some funny things sometimes. But if you got any questions, do hit me up. Hang on, hang on. Yep, I am a real Aussie. Yes, I am. What is your first language in? Good morning, Lloyd. Lloyd has just got out of his bed because he set fire to his bed. It's this live stream that I do every day to catch up with the dream team, what we're going, my subscribers. I catch up and I talk to you. That's what lives about. Not style, my friend, not my style. Arabic. Um, Zayak. That's the only word I know. Like my father speaks Arabic. People treat me all right, I treat them all right. I don't care what they are. Yeah, Lloyd, yes, he's burnt his bed down. Told you not to burn beds down. It cost me too much money to replace your bloody bed, mate. And don't forget to put some videos out today too. Do some more vids. And if you've got another support worker which you have today, ask her to try and get you off of TikTok. So concentrate on YouTube. And then you can do YouTube studios and Cup. And she can help you set that up properly. If not, when you come up next month, we'll sort that all out for you. Um, yes, my mother's making my bed. Um, so guys, let's get rid of that person because he kept repeating the same thing over. Here we go. Uh, Thank you, my friend. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, and go watch my videos. See what I do, having ADHD and autism with my support workers, where I go the everyday life that I find difficult. And please do go and join and see what we do and have fun with us. In Zayak, um, see, I don't know much Egyptian. My father can speak Egyptian fluently because he speaks 5 or 6 languages. So he speaks it fluently. I've got to go for a toilet break. I will be back soon. Right coming. Ah, oh, sorry, guys. I had to go toilet. Sorry, I'm bad. The river? Oh, you mean the weather? Not too bad. Bit cold, but not too bad, my friend. Not too bad at all. Sit. Welcome, Scott. Sorry, guys. I had to go to little boy's room. I cannot help it. Oh, Judy called. If you know what I mean. Hoping that video will come out soon too, guys. When I went to go to the toilet, so I probably missed the video that's uploading. There was a video trying to upload, so I don't know where it is. So hopefully it does. I put the wrong video up. Put a 38-minute video. I don't know if I put them all together or what it was. I can't remember now. Anyway, it came out. So you got two videos today. I usually post one video a day, but I accidentally posted that video. So it doesn't matter. It's all good. You can watch that video too. The other one comes out the blog from yesterday. What we done, and then I will add today's video with that blog. So we're going to go for the whole week again, like the weekend video. But last week's video was pretty good. Met Lloyd again. We had some fun. We went bowling. Um, he nearly bought. He nearly burnt the bowling alley down by accident because he shined. Um, And that was funny. Yeah, remember yesterday, Lloyd, but your friend was here just going, shine, 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 shining bright like a star. She was telling all the shiner jokes. And Lloyd was on the other end going, yes. Made me laugh. Really cracked me up, mate. Yeah, I have got the beanie on, me Bunnings beanie, because it's a bit cold. I hope Lloyd doesn't shine on it, because I won't have a beanie. Um, it'll be done and dusted. I can't wait till you get up here again, mate. I do miss you. Can't wait. And I'm growing my beard too, mate. So you got to grow your beard now, mate. And then when it grows to a certain length, we get a beard trimmer and we just trim them nicely so we look respectable. We could be like that guy on YouTube, Vice Grip Garage, Derek from Vice Grip Garage has got his beard. Um, we could be like him. So that would be good. Lloyd's my mate. If anyone's wondering, who's Lloyd, Pete? As you know here, Lloyd and Pete, he started a YouTube channel on Friday and he wanted to have my name in it as well. And I thought, okay, then, yeah, that's pretty cool. Mate, he probably, he needed my advice, and he thought it, it'd be good for him. And I said, yeah, sure, we'll put our support workers as a profile picture. I came up with just Lloyd and myself in it. But I said, why don't we put up our support workers in there, because they helped him start the channel. Like Jada was in there, Nikki was in there. So we helped him by doing that for him. Not too bad, my friend. How are you going, my friend? And don't forget, please like and subscribe. Um, Nothing is much is going on. This is the live stream. Lloyd is in the house. He's a manager moderator on the channel. He's definitely in the house. Yes, he is. He's got his own channel. Go check it out. Lloyd and Pete. Go check it out. He's got some videos on there. He's got a cooking video, the Commodore video where he shows his holding Commodore, and his house video of his house. And then he done a video yesterday. So do go check his videos out. Not too bad, my friend. How are you? All the love and respect to you too if you're a new subscriber. All the love and respect to all my new subscribers. Um, Lloyd doesn't read too good, my friends. He's got learning disability. Reading and writing is one of his biggest problems. But I'll probably answer for him. He's doing okay. He wants to definitely get back up to the Gold Coast to live. He's not happy where he is, and I totally get that. So we're trying to make his dream come true, like finding us somewhere to live on the Gold Coast together, and then doing their own thing. Okay, my friend. No, it's okay. Yeah, Lloyd's okay. He knows. He's got his text thing. Thank you, my friend, for dropping on all the love and respect. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being on the live stream so far. And as I said, do go check out Lloyd and Pete's channel. We hope to hear some noise about news, so not noise, news about Jada. Hopefully that will be coming up soon as well. That would be really good to hear something about that. And also too, like to bring up too, Lloyd was saying to me about his kilometres that they're charging me for his kilometres and that. Lloyd was saying to me yesterday, well, the company that look after him, um, they had to leave 10 minutes early to get the car back to the depot. And because they won't let Lloyd drive his own car. And I said to Lloyd yesterday, well, that seems a bit rough. So that's why Lloyd wants to come to the Gold Coast to live. Um, and then he probably get a better package. So he needs a lot of looking after. Lloyd does. He needs a lot of support. Um, and all that too. So yeah, that will be good if Lloyd can get his support that he really needs extra support for himself, because he does need to be around people and all that, because he's got depression and that too that he suffers from as well. And yeah, he needs love and support, and he needs his mates around him, so we can go out, have some fun. Um, and all that. But when he's up, he's I find when Lloyd's up, he likes to joke, he likes to have fun, he likes to do things, you know, that he does. He likes to go out with his support work. He likes to do his own thing, and that's pretty cool. I take my hat off to him. That he does all those things by himself and he's independent and stuff like that. Takes a lot of courage to do those sort of things, and I guess everyone can learn a bit of a lesson from Lloyd that he's willing to do these things right for himself, and he's willing to get out there and do it, which is really cool. So yeah, I do take my hat off to him. It's really cool to see him out and about and doing the everyday thing. And as I said, Lord, can't wait for you to get up to the Gold Coast, mate, so you can start living your dreams and start living your life here with me. And you can have a bit of fun. We'll get some girlfriends probably, and you have a good time, and be able to probably work with Jada, and that would be really cool for you because I'll still get to see her in that way, you know. But hopefully, I do get to work with Jada again. I just have to have a talk to my case manager and see what she's got to say. I'm going to say, well, can you have a look at Jada's roster and tell me if she's available to work with me? Um, we'll stay. So if she is, that would be great. And just that the company, is to yeah. I am a little bit cold, Lola, but I'm here for you guys every day of the week. So I am here. So it doesn't matter if I'm cold or not. My gift is to be here for you guys because you spend time watching my videos and stuff like that. So yes, I am here for you. I'm here. Thank you. That's my Bunnings hat. I bought it from Bunnings Warehouse last month, I think it was, or a month before. I bought me warehouse hat from Bunnings. So I always go to Bunnings. There's a video of me at Bunnings with Lloyd and his support worker, where I'm saying, "Gee, you just walked through one of me farts," and Lloyd went like, "Oh, jeez," and yeah, so go check that video out. That's actually a 21-minute blog, but there is a 38-minute blog, I think, of them both together. So do go check that out. Uh, no, I'm not. I get people that support me. I've got ADHD and autism, and people come to support me and look after me and to make sure that I'm okay and to help me with the everyday life living that I do. We blog our videos and we put them out for other people with disabilities to watch. So then people can realize that having ADHD and autism is not a nice thing to have. Um, Thank you, Lola, for jumping in. Nobody's doing very good videos. Yes, he's doing very good videos. He's learning how to do videos on his phone. He's doing really good videos. I'm really proud of him for stepping up to the plate and deciding to do a YouTube channel. Because when I was talking to him it was last month before he came up, I said, "Well, Lloyd, why don't you start a YouTube channel?" Um, as I said to him, you're good at doing YouTube stuff. Um, and he said, "Oh, okay. When I'm up here, can you help me set it up?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. We can do that. No problems." Um, I'll give you a bit of advice, Scott. Never put yourself down because you've got a disability. Never put yourself down. Just because we've got disabilities makes us special people. Remember that, Scott. We're very special people. Never put yourself down, Scott. It's the worst thing you can do by putting yourself down because you've got a disability. No one is perfect in this world, Scott. You know what I mean? If you've got a disability, it doesn't matter. I've got a disability. I've got ADHD and autism, and who knows what else I've got. Um, so it doesn't matter if you've got a disability. Never put yourself down, and never think that you're no good for nothing. Okay, always look on the positive side of life and say, well, look, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do this. Don't forget, Scott, there's many people that can't do certain things in life. And you've got to look at it as a positive, not a negative. Because if you look at it negative, Scott, that's when things start to take a negative approach. So please think positive. There we go. Yes, you got to support. We've got to support one another. It doesn't matter what disability you got and all that. That's why I said to Lloyd to start his to do his YouTube channel because he was sort of he wasn't doing much. He wasn't filming much on TikTok, and it's given. I reckon the YouTube channel has given something to Lloyd, you know, to do, to watch, to have fun, to do his YouTube, and it's given him another lease of life for him. That he's 35 years old, so he's. I hope that channel's around when I'm gone. I really do, and I'm not saying I'm going to go anywhere soon. Hoping, but I'll be around for a while. But I'm just saying the way that Lloyd has done his first video. I helped him do the house video. I showed him, well, this video go about filming. We were on Facebook when he was doing the first video, his long first video that he done. And after that, yeah, he just got the hang of it after that, and he decided, okay, yeah, well, I'll film when I go out, and I'll film when I'm doing this and doing that, and it's good to see what Lloyd gets up to, and I'm really proud of him. Think positive. You can't think negative in life. The more you think negative in life, the more you'll become a negative person. That's why I look at it. Think positive, you stay positive. And don't forget, I'm always here every day of the week on my channel, twice a day. So if you do need to talk to me on the live streams, you can. But do go watch our blogs too, Scott. That might cheer you up a bit too when you see our blogs, the funny things that I do, like dropping a bowling ball on the floor when someone said g'day to me. You can go and check all those videos out, Scott, and I'm sure that they will cheer you up a bit because we always try to keep the channel positive. Um, the more you think negative, the more, you know, it's not good anyway. If anyone else has got questions they do want to put in to me to ask me, I will gladly answer them for you. No problem, my friend. You know who I haven't seen here before? Today, Lily. Lily is always the first one on here. I haven't seen Lily on here. I don't know where she is, but yeah, I haven't seen her on here. But there you go. That was my wisdom to help people out to stay positive and not be negative in life. Because being negative in life, it doesn't really get you anywhere. So yeah. And once again, I do apologize about that video that's not being loaded yet. It's still loading. I stuffed up on the blog. I put the wrong blog on. When I sort of put the daily blog, I was half asleep. Then I put the wrong blog on. Um, I guess I've learned a valuable lesson too. Always double check what you're going to post before you post it. So I'm bad like that. But hopefully it should come out soon. But yeah, I had a good week. I had a good day yesterday. Looking forward to this. It's going to be a different week this week. I'm going to put it out there for you. It's going to be a more sort of sadder week, sort of thing. Because when Lloyd's up here, I have fun. I can go here. I can go there with him. But when Lloyd's not here, it is very sad. Because it's just me and my support worker. And we do our things. Don't get me wrong. We have fun. We do our things. But when Lloyd's around, it's more funny. We have a laugh, we have a joke. I get to talk to his support worker, and yeah, we really, we get along, and it makes for a good setting. But when it's only just me and my support worker, it does get pretty lonely. Thank you, my friend. Do appreciate it. All the love and respect. Love and respect to everyone that is here on the channel. And do go check the videos out. It does help the algorithm, and I do hope that my live streams do help people get over, whatever is wrong with them, their sadness, their depression. There is a lot of people that do suffer from depression and stuff like that. And I've been through it myself. I do know about it. As you know, I had a support worker that dobbed me in last year. Her name is Ava, and yeah, she dobbed me in last year, and my depression kicked in because the lady of the company that owns the company, she phoned me up and said, it was her and my old support worker and another support worker, another case manager that I've got now. They both all turned around and said, "Oh, Pete, you can't do any videos anymore, mate. You can't be on social media with the support workers because of someone has complained and said they were being threatened and all that." And I thought to myself, "Well, that's a whole heap of bullshit because no one had threatened any of the support workers. That was just them talking track." So I wasn't very impressed with that. And then that led my depression for 2 months because I wasn't allowed to film. I wasn't allowed to put my videos out with my support workers. And, as the story knows, I had to fight the company to get the support workers get back on the videos with me. We all have signed contracts now to do our videos together. And, there's many rules. You're not allowed to show boobs and bums. I felt like saying, "Well, they've all got boobs and bums. That's gonna be a bit hard not to film when they're standing right next to me. I mean, you may as well dress them up as a nun." Um, no disrespect to anyone, by the way. And yeah, and then it's only because of this stupid support worker that had dogged me in and said that I was filming her number plate, when the truth of the matter is she got someone to set me up and take a picture of her number plate, and then she dobbed me into the company. It was like Claudia. If you know that lady Claudia I used to work with a month before last, she told the company, "Oh, Pete's making me be on videos." And I said to the lady at the company, "I'm not making her be on no videos." I asked my support workers if they want to be on videos before they start with me. And most of them say, "Oh, yeah, yeah, no worries. I'll come on video." When I start a blog with Laurie, I always ask her before I start the blog, "Going to do our morning blog, Laurie." And she's always happy to be there. Um, and which is good. Shannon, always happy to be there. Bronte, always happy to be on the live streams with me. I'm sure if we do get Jada back on the team, she'll be more than happy to be on video because she said to me the other day when I was talking to Lloyd on Friday, she said to me, "I've never heard of anything so disgusting that you can't do live streams in public anymore. What's the company thinking of?" It's at the end of the day, it is up to you. It's the client. They're meant to look after the clients, not tell the clients that they can't do this, they can't do that. They're meant to, involve you in what you want to do and try and help you. And 100%, I definitely agree on that. And Lloyd and I were talking the other day, and Lloyd was saying to me that, because I was telling him about the company and that, and Lloyd said, and I think it was Jada that said to me, she only gets paid 11 cents per kilometre. So where does the rest of the 89 cents go? That goes to the company, which is not fair because she's the one that's driving people here and there. I reckon she should get 90% of it. The company should get 10% of it. That sounds a bit more fairer than the company get 89 cents of it and she only gets 11 cents. It shows me that they are trying to pocket money a little bit, which is not fair. Um, Thank you, my friend. So yeah, it doesn't seem fair, and there's lots of that's why for people that don't know, I'll explain to you. The NDIS gives people like me funding, right, for the company to look after me, to make sure that I'm okay, and all that sort of thing. And Lloyd, in a way, he's right when Lloyd said, "I try to look after my own money that they give me for the funding and that," which is pretty clever of him. Um, because then he knows where his money's going. He knows how much he's got. He's got the lady that pays the bills for him. Yes, fair enough. He told me about that. But then at least he knows where his money's going. He knows how much he's got in the funding, and all that sort of thing. And he knows that people can't take advantage of his money because he knows how much he's got. And I take my hat off to him in that respect that he does that sort of thing, that he's control of his money and he knows, that. yeah, how much funding he's getting and stuff like that, and how much, and all that. So it's really good. I mean, I sort of be more like Lloyd, and all that sort of thing because you hear a lot of people with disabilities do get taken advantage of. When I say take advantage of, I mean, yeah, the carers look after them. Don't get me wrong; they do a great job in that, but they do, behind their back, oh yeah, charge yeah, instead of 100, make it 200. Charge double. You know what I mean? Well, they wouldn't go near that area because if I ripped one off, they wouldn't be standing there, would they? No, they don't. But I'm just saying about the kilometre thing. That they don't get enough pay for their kilometres that they do in their own vehicle. That the companies get more than what the support workers get, and I don't reckon that's fair. Um, Give us some ice cream. There you go. Which one is that? I had lots of them. Which one is that? Um, but don't forget they are support workers. See, the trouble with people when they say stuff like this, the company, they watch this sort of thing and they say, "Oh, Pete, someone's being disrespectful on your channel about the support workers." Um, um, I had a lot of people on last time. You have to be more specific. You mean Soph? Not Sophie. You mean Shannon or Bron? Oh, here we go. Hang on, guys. I've got to pull out. I'll get back. Hang on. Hang on again. Text to speaker. Hang on. Just read the comments. Sorry, I missed the question. Get my volume up. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it's doing this fucking thing. Yeah, speak on. Okay. Uh, okay. There we go. Oh, no, but yeah, see, I don't look, to tell you the truth, I don't reckon it's disrespectful, don't get me wrong. It's the company. See, the company that looks out for me because of these rules they made, all these bullshit rules, the people from HR, the people from HR, there's a branch up there called people from HR. They're the head of the company, right? They're the ones that say, "Oh, you can't call them cute, you can't call them good looking. They're your support workers. They're there to support you in everyday life living and to do the skills that you want to do." Um, if it was me and a support worker, I'm quite happy with being called cute or something like that. By all means, I would not say anything about it. Believe me. But it's only because the company, the head of the office, change my glasses. There we go. Say with me, the company, the head of an enterprise, bloody good either, Pete. The company and the head of the office, right? Let me do these bloody glasses. There we go. The company and the head of the office, right? They're not much good either. The company and the head of the office, right? They hang on, hang on, guys. What am I meant to? There we go. The company and the head of the office, right? They're the ones that say, "Oh, you can't call them this, you can't call them that, or else we'll have to think about not letting them be on social media pages with you." Um, to tell you the truth, as I said, if it was just me, I would let you call them cute, good looking if they wanted you to say that to them. I'd let you say that to them. It has become a bit of a Mickey Mouse show, that company. In the rules and regulations they've made for me, um, support workers don't mind having a bit of fun. Don't get me wrong. There's some of them, yes, that don't like being on social media, and they're the ones that we have got rid of anyway. So at the end of the day, Welcome. Yeah. So that's what happens. You get support people that don't want to be on videos, right? Because you get one support worker that dobs you in, right? They can spoil it for the whole thing. They can spoil it for the team. They can spoil it for your morale and everything, and that can bring a guy down. So no, but I hide people from the channel. There you go. You say something naughty, you hit them from the channel. Sorry, friend. No disrespect to anyone, but if people say stuff like that, then yeah, I've got to hide them. Yeah, so that's how it all started. That's why I'm very strict about people saying, well, they're cute, they're good looking and stuff like that, because it gets back to the company and then the support workers, like, oh yeah, someone said this about me, someone said the cute, like the whole Claudia thing started, right? Claudia was sitting here in a live stream, right? And someone said, oh, you're not bad looking. And she turns around and says to me, I don't like it when they play. I don't like it when they pay compliments to me. And I said, well, at the end of the day, love, they are going to pay compliments. Well, get over yourself. What is going on now? Bloody thing. Yeah. Sorry. Um, man, it's fucking phone. Oh, sorry, guys. This phone today is giving me the shits. Nothing with it. We're just talking about one guy just brought up now about he's not allowed to, about saying cute to the support workers and that. And I said to him, look, if I had my way, he could say they're cute or anything in respectful reasons. He could. But because of this support worker that dobbed me in, and Claudia too, making it come out, oh, they're saying this about me. And, at the end of the day, hey, get over yourself. People are going to leave you compliments. It's social media. If you don't want to be on social media, you just don't come into work with me. Simple as that. I can always find different people. Even Lloyd said to me yesterday, if they don't fit in, out. That's it. You can always find people that do want to be on social media with you and happy for the compliments and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's your support. Lloyd was saying to me yesterday, it's your support. And don't forget, you pay them to look after you, not the other way around. They're not paid to just sit here and be on their phones all day. In the past, I have had support workers that have been sitting on their phones just doing nothing in my time. But most of them, no, they go on their phones when I'm doing something on the live stream or something. They'll jump on their phone. I'll have a look at something, and they'll say, "Well, why don't we show the guys this? What I've been looking at?" And they do stuff like that. But when Claudia was here, yeah, she was on her phone most of the time. She wasn't on the phone, she was in a bloody shit house. Um, so yeah, it was very hard for me to sort of trust people. Even Gemma, when I was working with that girl Gemma, remember Gemma? I was working with her last time, and it was very hard for me to work with her because she started off fine, joking. She didn't mind being on social media. She didn't mind having a joke. And then, because she heard about Claudia leaving, and blame me for it, she started to turn nasty on me and said, "Oh, we don't have to be in videos with you." And this was I think I was at Aldi at the time. I went to Aldi with my father. Dropped him off to do a bit of shopping, and I was waiting in the car park. And I said to her, "Well, sorry, if you don't want to be on videos with me, then I don't want you working with me." And I said that to her, and she did get a bit upset with me and said, "Well, I'm not paid to be on videos. I'm here to support you in everyday life living." And I thought to myself, well, hello. Part of my support is helping with my videos, showing people to get up and being on the blogs with me and having fun and me blogging what I'm doing. That's part of what I do on my channel with the daily blog so people can see what I'm up to. Not for someone to turn around and say, well, I'm not here for that. Fair enough. I totally get that. Some people don't want to be on social media. They don't want to be on videos, and I respect that. All I say to those people, but is, if you don't want to be on social media with me, then you're in the wrong team. You're not on the dream team. That's all I can say. I need people to be on blogs with me. Nikki, Nicola, she loves me bloody live streams. She loves being on the videos. She's so bubbly when she's on videos and all that. And that's what I like about her. She's so cool. She's on videos, bye guy. She's really, really funny. She puts herself out there. She has a laugh. And I'm always shit stirring her how tall she is. And oh, yeah, yeah. And yeah, she'll chuck a football at me. I'll chuck one back at her. You know what I mean? We'll have a bit of fun. She's a really cool person. And really looks out for me, and so does Shannon, and so does Bronte, and my friend's girl that looks after me too. She really looks after me. Laurie, she'll be here today and tomorrow and Thursday. It's just Laurie's doing 3 days again with me this week, um, which is good. I love to see Laurie. She's a real cool person. She'll be coming next week when I go for the van service with the transmission. She'll be there with me. Um, so yeah, Laurie's good fun. I like joking around with Laurie and Laurie saying, "I'm support Walker." Oh, I love the way she says that. So yeah, it's good to have Laurie here with me when she gets here. Um, so if you got any questions, guys, please do ask me. I'm sorry that I get a bit carried away sometimes on the talks, and yeah, I do get a bit carried away on the talks, and don't forget, please like and subscribe if you don't mind to the channel. Rog, Maltese Butch. Butchie's here. Now, if anyone's got any questions they want to ask me, feel free to ask me questions. If you want to know more about the Dream Team, what we do, the stuff that we do, then please do ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions because we'll always tell you. Probably asking what happened to let's see, how come you hid him from the channel? There's something wrong with the account. Every time that account would go up, people would be hidden. So I thought there was something going on there. Um, and I wanted to do the best for the channel. I didn't want everyone to get hidden for no reason. And that account was hiding people for some reason. And I had to put two and two together and find out what's going on. But I haven't had much time to get onto it yet, but I will get onto it in the future. But yeah, no, it is hard to when you're running a YouTube channel. You've got all these dramas that go on too behind the scenes. Because a lot of people they ask me, sorry, a lot of people do ask me, how come I can't be mod? Why don't you let me be mod? The trouble is, because I don't trust people sometimes on my channel to be moderator. Um, no worries, little buddy. Definitely 100%. Um, what time? You let me know the time, and I'll be on Facebook with you. Let me know what time, and I'll organise it for you. Um, Lloyd's got to be on Facebook with me. He likes to catch up with what we do and stuff like that, which is pretty good. That's why we got Facebook for me and Lloyd to talk to each other. Because remember when I used to have TikTok, guys, I was only on TikTok really to talk to Lloyd. Because I can do all my videos now on YouTube. So now on Facebook, I can talk to Lloyd. Um, they probably ask him, whatever happened to what did I to Hamish and that? Hamish is doing his own thing. He's got his wife, he's got his girlfriend now, and he's saving up to do other stuff like that. Hamish is a lot younger than what I am, as most people would know, and he has to do his own stuff, and that it's sad, but that's the way life goes. People do move on; they've got to do their own thing. You At the end of the day, I need someone that's my own sort of age group, and Lloyd, he's 20 years old, 20 years younger than me. But we get on well. We've both got disabilities. We know one another. We know what the other one's thinking, and yeah, it's good to hang out with Lloyd and talk to him because people think just because Lloyd's not here that I don't talk to him. I only wait for him to come up, and then I just see him for 2 days every 2 months or something, and that's it. Um, Believe me, guys, I'm on the phone to Lloyd or on my Facebook to Lloyd every single day. Maybe on Sunday if he's doing something and he's busy. Well, fair enough, we don't catch up with each other then. But when Lloyd's, like with his support workers and that, well, if he phones me, well then yeah, I'll say to him, "G'day Lloyd, how's it going?" And he'll say, "Well, this is my support worker, Pete." And I'll talk to them and on Facebook, and I'll explain, what's going on and stuff like that. And see, Lloyd and I try not to talk too much about our stuff on social media, about his support work or my support people. Because when we done it once on TikTok, we both got ourselves in trouble because the lady that Lloyd was meant to be working with, she heard me and Lloyd say, "Oh God, she's not bad looking." And she dobbed us into the company. Said, "I can't work with Lloyd, and I don't want to work with Pete either." And I thought to myself, "Well, we're only playing her a compliment." And then the company phones Lloyd up. Then 3 days later, the shit hit the fan down my end. Um, and I thought to myself, "What, you can't pay them a compliment now?" And it was really strange. Poor Lloyd said, "But what did I do wrong?" And I said to Lloyd, "Look, I'm going to give up TikTok. I think, mate, it's safer for everyone if I give up TikTok because TikTok was going nowhere. I don't get paid for TikTok and yeah, stuff like that." So I said to Lloyd, "Better I give up TikTok and I just concentrate on my YouTube channel and concentrate with what makes me feel happy instead of me being on a channel which is only going to give me grief and stuff like that." And so I started a Facebook page with uh with Shannon. She started the Facebook page with me, and yeah, we done our Facebook. We and I talked to Lloyd. Nathan's doing his own thing. He jumps in and talks to me occasionally when he's not busy. But Nathan too, he's got his family, he's got his job and stuff like that. And he pops on now and then when he can and jumps in and says hello when he can. He's been, a good friend. He's helped me out for a hell of a lot with the channel, and of course, all the drama I went through last year. Nathan was there, and so was Hamish every step of the way, and so was Lloyd. Lloyd and I then just got to know each other properly. You know what I mean? We had never met each other in December last year, and we didn't sort of have Facebook. I used to only talk to him on TikTok, but now we've got Facebook. We do talk to each other every day, nearly. and we do catch up with each other and see how the other person's going, what we're doing. And I reckon for Lloyd that's important because Lloyd, as I said yesterday, Lloyd doesn't have many friends that he can trust. He's the sort of fella that when he knows someone, he trusts that fella. And he knows with me what he sees with me is what he gets. He knows that. I've explained to him, Lloyd, I'm a pretty generous person. I do help out when I can. I'm not a beggar. I'm not this. And I said to that to Lloyd, and Lloyd said to me, "Well, okay, then yeah, that's the way I want to make to be. I don't want a friend to be, only just using him for his Commodore and stuff like to take them here, take them there, pay a cent. It just don't sit right. If you can't afford the fuel bill, then you shout the guy a meal or something to make up for it or something. Because that way, then at least he knows, well, you're not using him for his vehicle. I mean, I've been in the same predicament where I've had people that used me for my van that I had, my first van and my Gemini car that I had. They used to use me just for me to take him to point A to point B, and they wouldn't put him for petrol. And and me being a softie, I used to take him home from the workshop, drop him off, pick him up the next morning, drop him off in the afternoon. I used to be going through at least maybe half my pension in fuel, and it was a lot of money to fork out for. I always got another message for them. Not a problem, my friend. I will be there. Maybe a bit earlier. I'll be on Facebook. But yes, I will be there before then. Lloyd goes and talks to me on Facebook. Um, we both. Have you got your uncle there, mate? Is your uncle still there, or has he gone to the farm? Lloyd's got his uncle up for 3 days because his uncle's got a farm or something. So yeah, he's catching up with Lloyd. So that's a bit of good news. And then next Wednesday, Lloyd is off to pick his grandma up from Harvey Bay, 7.5 hour drive. Um, so that would be a good drive for him. He's good like that. I'll take my hat off to him. You put him in a car and he'll drive for 7 hours. He's really good like that. I mean, I suppose I didn't drive for 7 hours. I drove for 6 hours once. I done a 6 hour drive once. I remember going to Gold Coast here all the way down to past the big pineapple. I think it was the ginger factory. The ginger factory on the Sunshine Coast there. And that took us about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. It was nearly an 8 hour drive I done. Because we left here about 7 in the morning and I got there about close to about 11 o'clock. Yeah, about 11 or 12 o'clock. Then we went on the ginger ride. We had lunch, went on the ginger ride, um, spent an hour on the ginger, ride it on the ferry boat and that. And then after that, I hopped. We got back. It was 2 o'clock, and I jumped in. We jumped in the van, and we got back on the road at 2 o'clock, and we were back on to the up on the Gold Coast because it took us 4 hours. We were back here by 6 o'clock at night. Um, so yeah, it was an 8 hour, there and back was about 4 hours each way. It's 8 hours. So yeah, I managed to do that day. I think it was close to about 800 Ks. Um, so I was pretty whacked when I got back. But still on the road on Sunday too. I went to Daisy Hill on Sunday. The next day I just drove to Daisy Hill. Another hour there, another hour back. I was always constantly doing those sort of drives when I was younger, like Lloyd. Driving here, driving there. He'd put me in the car and that's it. I'd go. I'd go. If I knew the area and I had the concentration, I would go. I would do 3 hours, 4 hours. I used to love doing that. Um, and yeah, and that's yeah. Lloyd's definitely following the same pathway that I'm doing. He's going here and there. Um, oh, hang on. Whoop, hang on. Thank you, my friend. That's my hat that I wear when it gets cold on the Gold Coast. I wear my hat, and it keeps the winter in, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's just the way it works. I have got Lloyd comes up to see me every month, and hopefully he will be up here soon. And because he was worried about his package yesterday. We're talking about Lloyd's package, and he says, I'm wasting all the money up here on support, and I'm worried about when I get up to the Gold Coast, I'm not going to have any support money, and stuff like that, and because they charge him, as I said, they won't let him drive his car. The support worker drives him in her car. And the time he goes out anywhere, it's 10 Ks one way, it's 10 Ks the other way. That's $20 gone from his thing. And then if he wants to go, like Meals and Wheels and stuff like that, well, then he's got to pay more money for that because he's not allowed to use his car with his company. And they charge him all the kilometers and stuff like that they use in their car. And I said to Lloyd yesterday, I said, well, that doesn't seem right, mate, that you're, paying for them to take you here and there in their car. Yeah, so I'll be happy when he does get up here because then he can do his public transport if he wants, to go here and there and he can meet me. So, well, Pete, you're doing anything today? I want to hang out with you. And I can say, yep, sure, no problem. Let's hang out. So, with his support worker, my support worker, we can have a bit of fun, get out in the community and do things, do a bit of shopping, do whatever we have to do. I reckon it would be cool. But when you've got a mate that lives up the upper end of the New South Wales area, well, then of course, yeah, it makes it very hard then to say when we see him. But yeah, as I said, I do hope we can get Jada back on the team with us because I do feel that she needs to be back on the team with me so we can have a bit of fun, we can have a laugh, we can have a joke. Um, it's been very lonely without having Jada on the team. The trouble is the people that own the company, like the lady that owns the company, like she's always busy going here, going there, and I totally get that. She's got a company to run. I mean, that's fine. I've got no ifs and buts about that. But the thing that annoys me is, Jada said to me, "Well, look, I did give Georgia a text message when this was last week, right?" And Georgia said, "Oh yeah, that probably be okay." And but then she had to talk to Harley, the other manager I used to have, right? And she turned around and said, "Oh, I don't think that's a good idea." Well, what about talking to me about it first? Um, Surely I got it right. My funding is paying the company to look out for me. Don't forget. So surely I have got a right to if someone, like Jada wants to work with me, surely I have got the right to say, yeah, I wouldn't mind working with her that day if she's got a free day, yes. So surely I have a right to make that decision, if you know what I mean. I mean, the company's been good to me, don't get me wrong. I've been with them nearly 3 years, don't get me wrong about that. All I want is just a bit of respect back, to talk to her about Jada and say, you're okay, then. If you want her on the team, fine, we'll get her on the team for you. Not a problem. And then I reckon the team will be because Jade is pretty good. She's fun, she's bubbly, she's very nice to work with, um, very funny, and she's got a lot of respect, and she'll help you out with anything she can. She'll help you out. She'll go the extra mile to help you out. If you're stuck on like a YouTube problem, straight away she'll be there for you to say, "Oh, hang on, Pete, I think you should do it this way here. This is the way that is problem." G'day, how are you, love? So yeah, she'll go out of her way to help you. Butch, okay, fella. So she'll go out of her way to help you. And I think too that's what we need is a lot of people like that is to help us. And if Jada feels that she wants to be on the team, I reckon the company should say, well, yeah, okay, Jada, if you want to be on the team with Pete, I'll phone him up and we'll talk about it. And yeah, put her on the roster. They seem to be keeping Jada and I apart for some reason. She made a mistake, yeah. She fell asleep. I'm going to put this out there. She fell asleep on a live stream. Fair enough. A lot of people say, well, Pete, that's unforgivable. The support workers are there meant to help you, not fall asleep. She was tired. She asked for a day off. The company would not give her the day off. She was exhausted, right? She was totally wrecked, right? And she said to me the other day, I don't have permanent shifts. I only have one shift here, one shift there, but I have got Tuesdays free. Um, so if she's got Tuesday free, well, you know, put her on if that's what she wants, if you know what I mean. But no, as I said, no one is sort of interested to know in that company what I've got to say. They've sort of just thrust me under the table sort of thing, if you know what I mean. And they said, oh, well, we don't really care what Pete thinks. I mean, they class me, yes, the company does class me as a troublemaker. They do, because I speak my mind and always stand up for myself. I don't let people walk on top of me. If I want someone to work on team with me and I think they can be trusted, well, yeah, that's my right to have them on the team, not my right to for people to turn around and say no, they can't work on your team because of everyone makes a mistake. You can't say the lady of the company that owns that company has never made a mistake in her life. She probably had made many mistakes in what I've made, if you know what I mean. And to sit there and judge someone and say, well, look, you can't work with them. I mean, like Jada used to be on my live streams when she was working with Lloyd. Now I don't hear from her anymore because she's with other clients. And that saddens me a bit too, because I reckon she would be really fun on the thing. Um, so my friend, you are now hidden from the channel. You just show disrespect. You can't be trusted on my channel, so go and catch the next bus. Thank you, friend. I'm not a high key net. What you said I am. I do need support. Yes, this is true. My support workers do support me in everyday life living, and they do support me in everything I do. Yes, they do. So yeah, just be careful what you say, because you get yourself in a lot of trouble, mate, for what you're saying. So just keep your mouth shut. If you don't know nothing about me, you keep it firmly shut. That's it. Thank you. Just chucking it out there for that dickhead that was on there just now. Um, anyway, so basically, yeah, they do have to step up their game, and I do want to get to the bottom of this so I can find out what's going on with poor Jada, why she can't come on and work with me and stuff like that. So I mean, yes, that was good working with Sophie. Don't get me wrong, but Sophie's like a little girl in some respects. Sophie's like a little girl. You've I mean, she took don't get me wrong, she took the dog for a walk yesterday, right? And the dog came back with so many prickles in his fur. I don't know where she took him, and she was on her phone in the afternoon. I don't know who she was talking to. Um, and I've got no time to go chasing them. So yeah, I don't think Sophie's the right fit for me. Doing the shifts and stuff like that with me. I like her with all the love and respect for her. Don't get me wrong about that, but I'd like to work with someone like Jada. If I could, on a Tuesday, if I could. I know a lot of people say, well, what about Laurie and that? Well, nothing, as I said to you before, nothing is set in concrete yet. Nothing, we don't know if this is even possible for Jada to work on a Tuesday with me. We don't know what the company thinks. I mean, the company doesn't phone me up, it doesn't talk to me, it doesn't communicate with me. So, they don't compromise with me. So I don't know what's going on about the Jada situation. They just make their minds up and that's it. And then, as I said, when Lloyd phones up, bang, he gets it straight away for 2 days. Um, but saying that, when Lloyd does go in the company, I don't know if he'll have the same privilege like I used to have, because when I first joined the company, they couldn't do nothing for me. They couldn't do enough for me. They used to bend over backwards and, oh, yeah, Pete, no worries. Yeah, we could do that for you, mate. No worries. Yeah, if you're happy with this person, yes, yeah, sure. But now these days, they sort of yeah, they do a different thing. So unfortunately, it's just the way it is. You can't do much about it. So we're still trying to sort that out, and we will sort that out eventually. Hopefully, it will all be sorted out so Jada can come back to work with me. I'm only saying this for you, Jada, because I know you, Jada, and I know you wanted to work with old Pete. You said to me last Friday, and even Lloyd said, "Why can't you work with Pete? Why are they treating you like this?" Um, and yes, Jada, I've got all the love and respect for you. I really do, and I'd love for you to be on my team. 100%. I really would, Jada. If it was up to me, Jada, mate, you'd be up there with me like that, my girl. I tell you, she's funny. She helps you out, and she wanted to teach me to catch public transport, and I feel at ease with Jada. I feel really happy with Jada. And I know that she wouldn't do anything to harm me or anything like that. That she'd be there for me. My other support workers are great. Don't get me wrong; they're all great. But Jada's got this bubbly sort of thing. She's more bubbly and she's more sort of happy-go-lucky, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there. Uh, you got any questions, guys? Please do ask me if you don't mind. Um, Hi, Scott. How you going? Right. So yeah, now it's your turn to ask me questions, guys. I've had my little rant. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Oh, here's a question for you guys. What do you think about Jada working back with Pete? Jada was the one you saw on Lloyd's videos. Well, I should do. I live in Australia. I'm sorry about that, my friend. I really am. Well, at the moment, yes, it has got a lot of drama. Uh, Um, you have to get a visa and all that, I suppose, my friend, to come to Australia and have a job ready to go in Australia, I guess. I guess that's the next thing you'd have to look at is get a visa and to find out if you're eligible to come to Australia. I know if you've got a criminal record, probably that might hold you back. But if you haven't got a criminal record, yeah, you'll have to go through the proper channels and that. Um, yeah, I'm no expert on stuff like that, my friend, unfortunately. But suppose there's people that can probably help you with that information because I don't want to put myself out there and tell you something which is not true, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, my friend. Living on the beach would be the perfect dream, wouldn't it? Um, Little island I'd like to live on, a little island with me and just to support people. And of course, Lloyd, I reckon we'd have a ball. But I'd have to choose just one support worker that would spend the rest of the time with me on the island with me and Lloyd. I reckon I would. Lloyd would probably definitely have Jada. That would be his support worker. I would probably I would probably choose Nicola because she'd be funny and she'd make me laugh and stuff like that. Um, but it's only a dream, eh? What can you do? That's only a dream. Um, I use baby shampoo. Um, I know a lot of people are gonna say, "What? You use baby shampoo?" I do. I use baby shampoo because it's, if it goes into your eyes and that, it doesn't make your eyes sting. Normal shampoo makes your eyes sting, so yes, I use baby shampoo. Um, just putting it out there. Oh, yeah, 100%. You get different vibes when you hang around people that are not chilled. You know, when people send off bad vibes, you can feel it in your body, and then it doesn't sit with you, and you feel awkward, you feel uncomfortable, and stuff like that. But when you're hanging around people that got good vibes, don't forget like and subscribe, guys, please do if you don't mind. When you're hanging around people that got good vibes, then you feel more at home, you feel more easy and stuff like that. But yeah. I don't know, maybe me chips or something. Not chips and gravy, chips I got in here. I don't know. It depends what sort of day I have. I'm gonna be out and about most of the day. Um, um, what life advice do you need, my friend? Lots of people need different life advice. What life advice do you need? Um, um, well, we like to do barbecues. Um, so barbecues, sausages, steak, stuff like that. Also, prawns, um, mashed potatoes, stuff like that is what the Aussie Australian we do like to have to eat. But you know, again, everyone is totally different. Everyone likes totally different meals. We can't all have the same meals, but yes, that's basically what we like to eat, and spaghetti sometimes too. What's that? Right, I'm gonna go toilet. I'll be back in a second. What, sir? Ah, what am I missing here? Uh, ah, there you go. Put the Bunnings hat on. That is my Bunnings hat. Sorry, guys, I had to go to order. And then I got watching this interesting thing that happened in 1991 when there was a big robbery in Sunnybank in Queensland, right? And I got interested in it because I was showing a Ford, Ford 1600, I think it was, a van, with the engine under the seat, you know what I mean? 1982 model, I think it was. They used it as a getaway van, a camper van. Um, so I was watching that because I'm into those sort of vehicles from the 80s, those vans from the 80s, like the Mazdas, Toyota, stuff like that. So yeah, I was watching it. Hey, Butch, come on. Oh, come on. So yeah, I am back now. I do apologise, guys, but when a man's got to go toilet, man's got to go. And then I got interested in that. So yeah, Butch is looking at me. Hello, fella. Yeah, you knew I was going to do that, didn't you, Butchie boy? Butch said, "Yeah, I knew you were going to do that." Sorry, fella. You want to come up? Hey, Butchie boy. Actual Butch is here. Butch is here. That's a knife. Don't forget that. Get that bit out too. Ah, Butch, leave it. Leave it. None of them. Queensland, Australia, on the Gold Coast is where I'm from, my friend. And I do get asked that every day. If you're new subscribers, welcome. Uh, I think you're getting ready to be timed out. Um, yeah, I think you're getting ready to be timed out. So I'm just waiting for you to say something else wrong, and I'm just going to time you out or even remove you. Um, so yeah, just be careful what you're going to say because you will get yourself timed out, and you will get yourself removed from the channel. So just be careful what you're going to about to say. Okay. Um, because it is a disability channel, which other people with disabilities watch the channel. Okay, my friend. That's why. Well, I'm glad you love the channel too. All I'm asking you just respect the channel, and we'll get on fine. Um, we don't talk about drugs, we don't talk about politics, and we don't talk about religion. They're the only three things we don't talk about. Because then if we do, then it starts trouble. And then other people on the channel, they yeah, they do get a bit upset about it. So yeah, we try to avoid those topics. Just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite, yeah, I guess that's a game, is it? You know. There you go. I'll say you know. Definitely you know. Um, I am a you know playing person. Um, they're the sort of games I play. I can't play many other games. I struggle with my reading and writing, as most people know on the channel. And yeah, you know is my go-to game. I like playing you know. Yes. There you go. What is this? Comment now. Well, there you go. Sorry, my friend. That is my option to remove you, hide you from the channel. That is my option, and that's the option I choose. So, winner, winner. Hey. So there you go. There you go, my friend. You've lost out for yourself, and no one else. You made yourself look like a fool in front of everyone on the channel. So, if you succeeded to do that, I'll take the head off you, and I'm really proud of you. Thanks for being a dickhead. Oh man. I get some strange ones around here. I really do get some strange ones around here. I really do. I get some strange questions and strange comments. I really do. But at the end of the day, geez, you guys, you really make me laugh. It's gonna rain, I think, mate. I think it's gonna rain. It's one of those mixture days where I think it's gonna rain. So I do think it's gonna rain. Lloyd is, go check out Lloyd's channel too, guys. Lloyd and Pete. Go check out the channel. Lloyd and Pete. So do go check out his channel. Um, he's got his own YouTube channel. Go check it out. I star in it occasionally. I'm there on the channel with him. So do go check it out. And do give him some subscribers too. Um, and help him with his views for his videos and that. So we can make this channel for him, spread, you know, so he can build his channel up and get some views that he needs and get the love that he needs and stuff like that. Because he's putting himself out there on social media. He's telling his story. He's showing you guys what he's doing. And he's been through a hardship in his life when he was younger. I know it's not a crying channel. I'm not saying it is a crying channel. I'm just saying that you've got to give Lloyd the love and respect that he deserves because he's been through a hard life. He hasn't had it easy. And I know a lot of people say, well, we haven't had it easy too, Pete. What makes your mate special than what we are? Nothing makes him special. I'm not saying that, guys. All I'm saying is please go check his channel out. Go and see his video of what he puts out there. He's proud to put what he puts out there. Um, he's proud to have a YouTube channel, and we've got to give him all the love and respect, to help him along in his journey and help him build his channel up. We need more people that got disabilities like my mate Lloyd to put themselves out to show you what they do with their support workers and show you the everyday life living, the struggles that we have, that life isn't easy for us. Um, I'm not too bad, my friend. How are you doing? Fair enough. That's understandable. You're on the right channel. If you've got special needs, you're on the right channel. Um, but if you're wondering, the channel is called The Dream Team Adventures. We are just doing a YouTube live stream. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Very nice of you to say that. Thank you. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. If you like my sense of humor, please do like and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, please. It does help the algorithm. And thank you guys for all the love hearts. All the love and respect. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. It really does. It means a lot to have you guys supporting the channel and being here and watching all the bloopers and blumbers that I do. That was a bit stupid. See, people here have got no respect for one another. No, I'm Australia, Queensland, Gold Coast is where I live. I don't live in Barcelona. No, I don't know what made you think I do live there because I don't. Sorry to put that out to you, but I don't know. But I do get that question asked all the time. Thank you, my friend, so much. I'm in Queensland. Queensland on the Gold Coast, Australia is where I'm from. No problem, my friend. We all make mistakes in life. We're not going to hold that against you. Hey, Butch, Butchie, you want? Hey, Butch, get a haircut soon. And your doggy needle too for your flu. I'll book you in for that too. Your needle. Hmm? Hey, fella. Hmm? You little boys. Hello, Butch. Butch is right here with me, so I'm talking to Butch. Remove couch. No, this is the couch actually I bought from Lifeline. As you know, I used to have a couch in my van. I got it taken out because I had a couch built into it. So this is the couch I bought from Lifeline to put out here last year. And yeah, most people would say yes, it has seen better days, but it's not holding up too bad. It's got a few cracks in it. But it is a couch, and it's always out here in the sun. So yeah, thank you, my friend. So yeah, it is a couch that I bought from Lifeline for $60. Um, it's just an old cheap couch. It's not a couch that it's the lowest couch I could find there. I should have bought something that was a bit more higher up to match the table. And then people would have stopped calling me short ass when I took live streams because everyone thinks that I'm short because I'm sitting on a short couch and the couch is like down there when I should be up there. So yeah, please guys don't take that seriously because it's a couch. The couch is pretty short while I'm sitting and it makes me look more shorter than what I am. So yeah, it does. That temperature is currently 16 degrees. It is our winter here on the Gold Coast in Australia. Um, there's more places to get more colder than this, believe me. But yes, it is our winter. About the winter, well, yes, it is pretty crazy that it gets this cold. Yes, it is. 100% it is. Yes, I am Australian. That's why I got a strong accent. I get asked this question all the time, but yes, I am Australian. That's why I got a strong accent, not like a Hyundai accent. You get it? I chucked that joke out yesterday. People couldn't stop laughing, so I thought I'd chuck it in again. But not many people get that joke. Oh my god! I've been on here about 2 hours. I've been doing live streams for about nearly 2 years now. I'm on here every day, talking to people 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. I do get a lot of trash comes on. I just remove people. If people do talk trash, I just remove them. That's the fun of having the hide button, hiding from the channel. That's what it's there for. It weeds out the people that really want to be here and the people that don't want to be here. If you know what I mean? But it is fun to see who wants to be here and who doesn't want to be here because with that button, it helps you. I do. I know how people get. I know what people think on the channel. Good morning, Australia to the UK. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good summer in the UK. Butch, Butchie, hey boy. Mm. Have you had your breakfast? What about your doggy brekkie? Haven't you had brekkie yet, Butchina? You don't need the brekkies. I think Butch needs his breakfast. He hasn't had his brekkie. You want brekkie, Butch? I don't ride bike. No. I drive a 2013 model Toyota Hiace full choice. I don't ride bikes. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But no, to put it out there, I don't ride bikes. I used to ride a mountain bike. That's the only bike that I have ridden. I don't ride motorbikes. No, I've got two bad knees, so I don't ride motorbikes. Well, I try not to. Um, in Swansea. Oh, yeah, I know Swansea area. My uncle lives in Slim um, in Wales, and I used to go over to see him with my mum, because he was a heart. And maybe you know him. He's a heart. Used to be a heart surgeon, Nicholas Taylor, NC Taylor. Nicholas Taylor was his name. He was a heart surgeon. He lives in Slendissel. Um, and when I was there, I used to go to Swansea with him, Carmarthen, um, Aberystwyth, Cardigan Bay, all those places. My uncle there. He's been living there since 1988, I think. He's been living there for nearly 40 years, in Wales. So most of his life he lived in Wales. I think he lives in Grion Castle. It's called Grion Castle. It's a white building, a white like 7 bedroom mansion house sort of thing. You can't miss it. It is. It really is. He lives in the country lane, not far from the village Llandissel. Um, and it's really good there. Yeah, no. Just stepping and just next time you're out that way, knock on his door and say good day. He'll probably say who you are, and you say, "Oh, I'm a mate of your nephew's Pete from Australia. I'm on his YouTube channel. I'm one of his subscribers. I'm sure he would like to hear from you." You mean it's a white building, talking about a white house. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's a white Rion Castle was made in 1896, I think it was made in. And it's got stables and all that there too, but he doesn't have any horses. He's got fields around him and everything like that. So yeah, you can't miss him. You can't miss him. I don't play soccer, David, unfortunately. You're talking about the World Cup. Who knows? Yeah, I might. Yeah, it's near not far from the village. Got a country lane, and it's not far from the village. Yeah. He lives there on his own. He's 81 years old, I think, and he lives there on his own. Yes. What's they opened a new highway? Have they a new motorway or something? That's why you can see near where Graham Castle is. Yes. living on Gal. Is that near Slendistle? I'm sure if you ask in the village, um, most people would know him. If you ask in the village of Nicholas Taylor, they can direct you to his house, and you can go for a visit and that. Um, so yeah, you'd be able to go for a visit. Will do. And just be I've got security cameras up, so be careful. I think he's got a buzzer on his gate outside. So you have to press the buzzer on his gate. He has got security cameras, I believe, all the way around the property. So just be aware when you go there, press the button and give him your name and who you are, and that you know his nephew's from Australia, and he'll um he'll probably invite you in. He'll have a cup of coffee with it or something. Can't be anyone going out already in that house. So you can text the speech. I'll wait for that later. Later, people go out. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay. The weather is not too bad, my friend. A bit cloudy, but not too bad. Gonna go back in. I'll be back in a minute. Another week, fella. If you probably wonder where you been, Pete, I taken my new savings down to the bank, and that will go into my bank book. So that's my loose change to go to the bank today, and I have to get some money out for my mechanic. Weather is bloody freezing, mate. When I say freezing, it's about 16 degrees. I think. So put my glasses on properly. There we go. Come on, Butch. Butchie. Butchie. Excuse me, I'm going to go and get the dog. Oh, eh, there we go. Oh, I've got a lot in my pocket too. I keep forgetting I've got a lot in my pocket. Today is going to be busy. Going to have a lot of driving video today, I think, guys. Drop Dad off at Bundle, then I have to go down to the bank, put my money in the bank. Then I've got Dad wants to go shopping tomorrow. Um, Drop him off at shopping, come back. Um, and yeah, so busy couple of days coming up next week, this week, and then next week it is the transmission service. Just putting it out there. Oh, I think I told her. Look, I told her. Oh, right. Had to outsmart a Maltese. Uh, that got you, didn't it? Little boys, little boys. Oh, there you go. There you go. Da, 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 da. Little fella. Hey, what? Pretty cold. Mm, you're a funny little one, aren't you? Hey, you're a funny little boy. Hi, Pete. Lily, you're on later. What time is it there where you are? Thought you were going to be on ages ago. Hey, what are you doing with that chair? No, you can't eat the chair. You leave the chair alone. Yes, you leave the chair alone, fella. Mhm. Mm. Yeah. I was on a call. Fair enough. Hey, enough licking. Yeah, get out. If anyone wants to leave a super chat, I'll do a song for them if you want. Um, no, no, I do, yes, 100%. My day is this dawning. I've got the sun in my eyes. My day is this dawning. All right, guys.